Welcome back to Girl Talk. Next we have Joe Conant, so stay tuned for that. But first we have Andrew Fry from Cosmic Delights. They're located on Atwood Avenue. Andrew just came back from the Tucson Gem Show. Fossils were included in that as well as minerals.
Yes.
But today we're focusing on gems and crystals to be exact. You brought some awesome stuff back with you. I'm excited to learn about it. But first let's focus on people that are watching at home, and I'm sure the Girl Talk crew ourselves can get a little down in the winter. You call it energetic clutter or maybe just the winter blues. You brought some things that might be able to help us with that?
Certainly. So first up we have white sage. Now white sage has been used by the Native Americans for hundreds if not thousands of years. They use it in many of their ceremonies and rituals and has been adopted by the neo-pagan community as well for their rituals and ceremonies. When you take a piece of white sage and you light it on fire, and while it's smoldering you run it through someone's energy field, that's called smudging. Smudging has been done for also in these ceremonies for hundreds if not thousands of years. Recent scientific studies have found that smudging might be one of the most powerful antiseptic technologies ever discovered because it kills airborne bacteria when it's being used in the air.
Wow, that's interesting.
You know, I had I thought that I had a ghost in my apartment, and someone came with white sage and cleansed it for me.
Really?
That's the kind of energetic clutter that white sage is great for getting rid of.
And it's literally cleansing, as you mentioned, about bacteria in the air?
Yes.
Interesting. I like the literal translation too.
Which one is this? This smells awesome.
So next up we have Palo Santo. Now Palo Santo is from South America and is used by the shaman there in very similar fashion.
It smells great.
It's also called
so good.
It's also called holy wood. The Incas have used it there for thousands of years in their ceremonies and rituals. To harvest this, the trees have to be naturally followed for between 4 to 10 years for them to cure and get their scent properties as well as the metaphysical properties that it carries.
Wow. And I want viewers at home to realize this is very potent smell, but nothing has been done to this other than...
Correct. It's the actual thing. It's not been added. There's no scents or oils or anything that have been added to it. This is the natural scent.
That's incredible.
It smells great.
We gotta go. We'll be smelling our wood. No. Okay, well, let's talk about some other things. Now, I think Elise made a good point. It is so easy to get down in the winter months. What else can you do to kind of just help us maintain a healthy, positive attitude?
Well, certainly. Well, outside of a store full of wonderful, amazing products, we offer complimentary smudge blessings as well as mini sound tune-ups. We have full sound oracle sessions, and we offer psychic readings as well. So there's a couple other things that we do to help out.
And when Elise brought us in, she mentioned the gem fossil mineral show you went to in Tucson.
That's correct.
And so let's talk about that, what you brought back.
Sure. Well, it was amazing several days. We saw just a fraction of the overall show, but I did bring a few specific things here to show you. So first up, this is called septarian. As you can see, septarian has a bunch of different things in it. It's also sometimes called dragonstone. Some of the pieces have like geode type inclusions with druzy in them.
Absolutely
but this
beautiful.
one, this one resonates with the throat chakra and is good to help with public speaking. So that's why I brought it along.
Good thinking.
At least it's helping someone.
Right.
So next up I have polychrome jasper. Polychrome jasper is from Madagascar.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful heart here. This was, they were looking for something to replace ocean jasper, which had stopped being mined in the early 2000s, and they found this in about '06. And as you can see, it has a bunch of different colors, and it's great for igniting fire and passion in your life.
So how do you use those?
Well, just having them in your presence is kind of what gives them that gives you that energy. You know, stones have been around on the planet for far longer than humans have, and so just like if you meet someone from another country, they have their own nuances, and so I feel that stones also have those nuances from where they're from, wherever they are in the world.
That's an interesting point, that they have been around for so long and maybe have an energy that is carried through from those many, many decades and centuries of just existing.
Well, I think it's more than decades and centuries, but yes.
Thousands, millions, billions of years.
However long.
Incredible. Really great. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. Time goes so quickly, but we really appreciate you stopping by, helping us beat the winter blues.
Absolutely.
So, thanks
Can't wait
a
to get
bunch.
my hands on these.
Yeah, that's right. Andrew's with Cosmic Delights. Remind us where you are.
or over on Atwood Avenue, 2334 Atwood Avenue, near the Barrymore, Monty's Blue Plate, all those great places over there.
Make sure you go stop over there and beat the winter blues. We'll be back with more Girl Talk after the break.